Hey everyone! Today I'm going to be making this adorable little reindeer cupcake topper. For a list of items needed to make your own reindeer, check out the description box below. We're going to start by rolling out some blue fondant. Next, I'm going to cut a circle using a 68mm cutter. After that, I'm going to roll out some brown fondant. I'm going to roll it a bit thicker than I did my blue fondant. I'm placing some plastic wrap over my fondant. This is going to give me a more rounded edge when I cut it. Now I'm going to cut a half a circle using a 58mm cutter. Place that half circle on the blue circle you previously cut. To trim, use your 68mm cutter to cut around your blue circle. Now I'm going to mark out where my eyes are going to be. I'm using a special tool that makes eye sockets. I'll put a link below so that you can purchase your own. Now we're going to place the fondant on a dome shape. You can do this directly on a nice cupcake, but for this I'm going to be using a half foam ball. I will add a link below for where I purchased these. Once you've got your fondant smoothed over your dome, it's time to make a nose. I'm going to take a little bit of red fondant and roll a ball. I have a little bit too much here, so I'm going to cut it down. Using a paintbrush and some water, I'm going to stick the nose on the edge of my fondant. Now it's time to make the ears. You're going to take a bit more of your brown fondant and you're going to cut 2 equal amounts. We're going to roll those into small teardrop shapes. Once we have both pieces rolled, take your teardrop shape tool and press down on the middle of your fondant piece. I'm adding a bit of cornstarch to stop them from sticking. Pinch the wider end of your ear to give it a little bit more of a cup shape. I'm going to add a little bit of water just above the eyes. Before attaching the ears, I'm going to cut off the bottom. This will allow them to sit more flush to the head. Now we're going to make the antlers. I'm going to lighten some brown with a little bit of white. After I mix that together, I'm going to roll 2 long sausages, equal sizes. Once we have those, I'm going to bend the top to give them a little bit more shape. I'm going to roll 2 more small sausages for each antler. I'm going to taper the bottoms of these. Attach those smaller pieces using some water. Now we're going to take our antlers and put them on our reindeer. Again, adding a little bit of water just next to the ears. Don't worry if your antlers misshape a bit, you can always adjust them after you put them on. Once we're happy with our antler shape, we're going to take some white for the eyes. Now I'm going to use my socket tool to cut out 2 small circles. You can also just roll 2 small white balls and flatten them with your finger. Take a bit more water, put them on the eyes, and place your circles on. Now I'm going to take some black piping gel and paint pupils onto the whites of my eyes. I'm also going to give it a little bit more dimension by adding some black along the top ridge of the eye. Add 2 tiny little eyelashes on the outsides of each eye. Now it's time to give this little guy some life. I'm going to add some colors to his cheeks and ears. If you'd like to know where I purchased these, check out the description box below. To add snow, I'm going to take my white gel food coloring and a fine tip brush and randomly dot my snowflakes onto the blue. I'm also going to add a bit of a shine to the red nose by adding a little line of white onto the top of the nose. Look how cute this little guy turned out. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, like us on Facebook, on Instagram, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up and share. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Happy holidays!